I was just sitting there on my old wooden dock one misty morning, sipping my fresh ground coffee, when I spotted this bright orange notice nailed, yeah, nailed, right into the boathouse door I'd painted with my late wife Emily years ago. It was from the Willow Creek Estates HOA, demanding over 11 grand in unpaid dues for violations like my dock's non-compliant upkeep, and threatening demolition in 3 days if I didn't pay up. The kicker? My pondside cabin wasn't even part of their fancy gated community. My grandpa bought this land free and clear back in the 60s, and the deed proved it sat a good half-mile outside their lines. But there it was, this violation staring me down like a bad dream turning real. I mean, at 68, you think you've seen it all. Retired electrician like me, just wanting quiet mornings with the water lapping at the pilings, memories of Emily soaked into every plank we hammered together. But confusion hit first, not anger. I figured it was some office mix-up, so I called the number listed, and this woman picks up, all honey sweet, like she's your long-lost aunt. Willow Creek, this is Karen. How can I assist? I explained politely. Ma'am, there's got to be an error. My property's not in your HOA. County maps show it clear as day. She tut-tuts. Oh, Mr. Brooks, I see your file here. Looks like you're quite behind. Annexed 6 weeks back after a vote, but don't worry. I'll flag it as a potential glitch. It'll be sorted before any crew shows. Her words sounded rehearsed, slippery even. But I hung up thinking, okay, system's got checks. It'll fix itself. Boy, was I naive. Next dawn, no mist, just harsh sun. And I hear this rumble. Big flatbed truck rolls in with a yellow backhoe perched on it like a hungry beast. Foreman hops out, burly guy named Joe, clipboard in hand, grunts at me on the porch. Henry Brooks? Got orders to tear down that boathouse, and if not cleared, the main house too. Pay 12 grand certified check or we start. My heart drops. Yesterday's promise was a lie. This was no glitch. It was targeted. But arguing with him felt pointless. He was just the muscle. So I nod, say, let me make a call, lock the door, and dial my eldest Laura. She's a special agent with the FBI, voice crisp as ever. Dad, you okay? I spill it all, the notice, the sweet-talking Karen, the backhoe idling outside. She goes quiet, then shifts to agent mode. Dad, stay inside, don't talk to them. Photo everything, truck, plates, the guy, then grab your deed, survey, tax bill, snap every page. Email me, then drive to the county clerk for a certified plat map. Pay for it, that's your armor. Love you, now go. 3 minutes, and fear turns to focus. I document like she said, feeling the weight of proof building. That old file cabinet spilling truths from Grandpa's deed to our blueprints, all time-stamped. And at the clerk's, seeing my land square outside their boundary on that stamped map, it was like breathing again. Solid ground under me. But Laura calls back as I'm driving home. Dad, this ain't a mistake. It's a hit. Karen Ellis, their president, she's done this before, forging maps in other counties to snag lakefront spots like yours for her empire, funnels the fines to her pockets. Turns out, she eyed my pond access. Jealous maybe, or greedy for control, since her brother runs a shady contracting firm, bleeding their budget dry. Truck's gone when I pull in, but there's a guy with a telephoto lens snapping my windows from the road. Harassment, pure and simple, trying to spook an old man into selling cheap. Then my kids roll up. Laura first, hugging me tight, eyes scanning like a pro. Mike, my middle boy from Homeland Security, big and silent, nodding as he checks the perimeter. Alex, the youngest postal inspector with that sharp grin. Dad, mail fraud, wire fraud. This Karen's digging her grave. We turn my kitchen table into war room, laying out the real map next to her forged one. See, Mike rumbles. She nudged the line 200 feet, swallowed your spot. Alex highlights fake votes with dead neighbors' names. Folks like old Jim who'd helped roof this place, or Betty with her garden flowers for Emily. It stung deep, using ghosts to steal. The next hit? Hand-delivered bill. Fines doubled to 23 grand. Tacking on nonsense like my cabin's unapproved earth tone paint. Absurd. Brazen. Like they were inventing rules to crush me. Cold anger settles. Mike records a call to their treasurer Bob Harlan. Hey, about this dumpster blocking Dad's drive at dawn, making it a cage. No ambulance could get through. Bob chuckles, wheezy and smug. Pay up or it gets more inconvenient, kid. Smartest if he sells, we'll make sure he wants to. Boom, admission of extortion, taped clear. Laura drafts a cease and desist, ironclad, citing fraud, blockade, harassment. Sheriff, a buddy from way back. Shows, reads it to Karen at her pristine door, her face twisting from fake concern to fury as the dumpster hauls away. Victory. Small but sweet. But she posts my cabin pic on their Facebook, shaming me as a violator. Backfires, though. Neighbors call. Hank from down the road saw that garbage. They fined me for my bird feeder, clashing with the vibe. Lisa, voice shaking, they measured my doormat, half-inch over, thought I was alone. Pattern emerges. Karen's not just after me. She's a tyrant squeezing the community to cover her embezzlement, paying her brother's ghost company hundreds of thousands from maintenance slush funds. No receipts, just theft. We dig via FOIA. State records spill it. Budgets hollowed out. Her brother David cashing checks for work never done. Fines from petty rules filling the gaps. Neighbors rally in my garage. Hank, Lisa, young Tim fined over his kid's bike color. Nervous but fed up, we plan a group complaint to dissolve their board. Felt like hope, finally. But I run errands, hardware store for basics, 2 hours tops, and returning, I hear chainsaws. Round the bend, my boathouse is a splintered heap. Joe's crew packing up, avoiding my eyes. Worse, Karen's nephew loads the goods seater into his truck. Salvage, he sneers. Gutted me, Emily's window catching dawn light, our sunset spot. Gone, looted. I sit on the ruined dock, photo of us young and dusty slipping from the debris, her hammer in hand, my arm around her. Fight drains. They broke something sacred. Memories turned to dust. Kids find me, Laura's hand on my shoulder, Mike's jaw like granite. That's it, he growls. No more defense, we attack. Shift hits. Bait her ego. She'll snoop if I rebuild. I stack lumber on the dock, draw fake plans visible in the garage. Mike hides tiny cams. Birdhouse lens on the pile. Hedge on the line. Feeds to our phones. Days tense. Pings from squirrels. Deliveries. Then day 3. Alert. Karen strolling my drive. Clipboard out. Snapping pics of the wood like she owns it. Peering at plans through the window. Trap springs. 2 black SUVs block her. Agents out. Laura, stepping calm. Ma'am, trespassing's the least issue. Sheriff serves warrants on her house simultaneous. Karen spins, red-faced. What's this? You're trespassing. Laura holds creds. Karen Ellis, you have the right to remain silent. Cuffs click on the dock, her bluster crumbling. Hollow now. Case unravels easy. Forged maps, dead signatures, emails to Bob. Stall the old guy. Make him sell. We are the law here. Finances exposing the embezzlement racket, her greed for power, land grabs to flip for profit, masking theft from neighbors tired of her iron fist. Judge hammers, guilty on fraud, extortion, conspiracy. Bob flips for leniency, restitution. 64 grand to me for distress. Full boathouse rebuild from her pocket. Willow Creek board dissolved. Court overseer in. County passes audits every 2 years. My fight shields others. Neighbors rebuild with me. Hank nailing planks. Lisa joking about non-compliant coffee. Community reborn on respect, not tyranny. Last nail in, mist over the pond again. I sit where Emily and I watch sunsets. Gravity pulling truths out. You can't fake boundaries forever. But here's the thing that still nags. Was Karen just a bully drunk on control? Or does every community breed these power grabs where rules twist into weapons? Drop a comment. Have you tangled with an HOA nightmare? Or seen justice swing back like this? Share your take on right, wrong, or if folks like her deserve a second chance. Hit like if it hit home, subscribe for more real tales, and let's chat below.